By the way, the video boarding call. By the way, the video boarding call. Notified 2952 Indy. Yes, and all emergency passengers. Starbucks.
Hello and Merry Christmas, everyone. Today's video, I'm traveling to Denver, Colorado, and as you can see out the plane window, we are welcome to Colorado with a beautiful winter scene. After landing at the Denver airport, which is wonderfully decorated for Christmas, I headed over to baggage claim to pick up my luggage, but there's a problem. I got a notification that my luggage was on a different plane. Not something that I wanted to hear, but fortunately though, it was already at the airport waiting for me. So I quickly made my way over to the office and picked up my luggage. After that, it was time to get the rental car and be on our way. We soon arrived to the rental car place where our car was waiting. Check that out, a Maserati. Just kidding. Our car is over here. Welcome everyone to Denver, Colorado. Sorry that's a little bright. I'll just put my hand here for a minute before I blind you. So we are now in Denver. We just got into the rental car here at the Hertz rental place. We're going to head out now because we want to go explore some in Denver. Maybe find some lunch real quick or early dinner, and then probably go find our hotel later. We have a fun trip planned out here. Was hoping for a little bit of snow. It was 25 degrees when I left Georgia this morning, and it is like 58 now in Denver. So not quite what I was expecting. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit colder out here, but did see some snow on the plane, of course, and in the mountains in the distance. The Rockies are always beautiful. Love flying into Denver. But we are out here because I am going to try and get some wildlife photos in Rocky Mountain National Park. We're visiting it again now. This is the first time I've been in Denver this time of year. So hopefully we will get to see some snow on the ground, get to see some nice, beautiful Rocky Mountain sights for you coming up here in the next couple of days, and hopefully even some wildlife. But I think it's time to get started. We're in the car, so we're going to get going. So stick around. Got a good one for you. I'd say the Amazon truck's on its way to our house, but the truck's not big enough. After leaving the airport, I noticed the mountains were looking a little less rocky.
Huh. I expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this.
I was thinking the same thing.
But it wasn't long before we got some close-up views of some mountains. So a little bit of a change of plans here. We decided, instead of going into Denver right away, we had a little bit of daylight left and thought it would be cool to come to the Garden of the Gods. So hit the road and drove a little over an hour or so down here and made it to the Garden of the Gods right before it's too dark. So gonna see the sights around here a little bit. The mountains and stuff around here. Awesome, beautiful park if you've never been. So pretty neat place. So the first time that I came to Garden of the Gods, we came here, and behind me you can see there where all the holes are in the side of the mountain there. Those are like nests for these birds. I forgot exactly what they are, but it's kind of like comparable in size to a big hawk or eagle. But they were nesting up there and just flying all over the cliffside, and I can't really see any now, so not sure if they're still hanging around or if it's too cold for them this time of year, but pretty neat to see. And still, like, look at the size of it. It's wild. Really pretty though. Love it here. You can see one behind me. So beautiful place, and there's some snow on the ground here and there, so makes for a cool sight. First time I've been out here when there was snow, so really cool to see. Well, after a short little hike here, if you can even call it a hike, we just walked down the path a little ways in Garden of the Gods, and a cold one to beat. It's 42 degrees. It was like almost 60 when we left the airport, so a little bit cooler here. But we're gonna hop back in the car, go find some dinner, get to the hotel, and call it a night. So let's get back in and hit the road. We just checked in the hotel back here in Denver, and it was a great time heading down to the Garden of the Gods. We didn't get to see a whole lot there because it did get kind of dark on us pretty quick, but it was still a beautiful sight. Great to see that there at sunset. The park is so beautiful. I love it down there. The rock formations are great. Of course, didn't get to see a lot of it, but that's okay. Left there, had a quick dinner, and then made the trek back to the hotel in Denver, where we are now. So I am pretty tired. It's been a long day, but we have an early day in the morning, so we're going to get up early. We're going to head to Estes Park, where hopefully we'll see a bunch of wildlife, maybe see some snow on the ground. Either way, it's going to be a really pretty day, some pretty sights to see. So it's going to be fun. Hope you will enjoy that. So stick around because I think you'll like it. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone, from beautiful Denver, Colorado. It's a little bit cooler this morning than when we got in yesterday. It was in the high 50s yesterday. It's like 25 degrees when I left Georgia, so I thought it would be a little bit cooler up here. But today it's 43, and it's a beautiful day. Merry Christmas to everyone, even though it doesn't really look like Christmas around me, as you can tell. That's okay, though, because it's about to. Today, we're heading out to the Rocky Mountains. We're going to Estes Park. We're going to go into Rocky Mountain National Park, explore around there, hopefully see some wildlife, maybe some snow on the ground, hopefully some nice Christmas scenes for you, because it is my favorite time of the year, the Christmas season. So thank you for joining me. Stick around because we're going to have a good one for you. We went through Boulder on the way to Estes Park and drove past the University of Colorado campus. Shout out Coach Prime. The drive up to Estes Park is so beautiful. There are a couple of nice little towns on the way, mountain views, rocky passes, and plenty of snow on the ground. I especially love the mountain views as you start down into Estes Park. The town itself is so nice, and it just has those cozy mountain town vibes. Also, if you're not familiar with Estes Park, it's known for having a large population of elk. The elk herd frequents the town, and it's not uncommon to see hundreds of elk hanging around town. Once we made it into downtown Estes Park, we stopped by a restaurant for a quick brunch. I went with the bacon avocado chicken sandwich, which was delicious, one of the best I've ever had. After that, we hit the road and made our way to Rocky Mountain National Park. Hello. Thank you. You too. All right. Well, this is coming in handy. This is several parks now that we've gone into with this pass just recently this year. So it's more than paid for itself, and great way to support the national parks, get in the annual park pass. So highly recommend it. Here we are in Rocky Mountain National Park. We're just actually here not too long ago, so it's great to be back, but this time the weather is a little bit different. As you can see behind me, it's covered in snow back here, which is awesome. It's Christmas time, there's snow on the ground. This is incredible. We're in Rocky Mountain National Park. How cool is that? So great to be here. It's chilly, but a beautiful sight. I mean, look back here. So cool. All the mountains around us are covered in snow. We're actually at a place right here where it's like a snow play area where you can come and play in the snow. You can hear kids in the background and stuff. So kind of cool. But we're going to look around here and see what all there is to see, and then get back on the road in the park and see what else we can find in this winter wonderland. Saw the sign for a snow play area. I'm thinking, yeah, just like a little field or something. Like, no, there's a straight up ski slope back there. I'm like, what in the world? This is cool. So yeah, that'd be a lot of fun, but not today. So that's one thing that's really cool about this park, and all national parks really. They're very informative for kids, and they have a lot of stuff for kids to do and get kids involved in the park. So that's really cool, and this is a really cool place. You can see all around me there's lots of families around playing in the snow with the kids, and a really fun place here. But I'm not planning on being in the snow today, so never mind. Was a fun and exciting little side quest or side adventure here that we found. So really neat to happen up on this place, and what a beautiful sight. I mean, it's really starting to feel like Christmas. All the snow on the ground, the kids are having fun and enjoying the snow, all the families out here having a great time. So really pretty, and all the trees looking like little Christmas trees out here, making you feel like you're at the North Pole. But it was a fun time here, but we're going to go ahead and get back on the road and see more of Rocky Mountain National Park before it gets too dark on us. So let's hit the road. So this is another spot I was at in Rocky Mountain National Park not too long ago. We drove up this road, but we can't now because it's closed. That's right, there's a lot of snow up there and they have the road closed, but we can walk up there and take some video and photos and enjoy the scenery. But man, what a beautiful sight this is, and really cool experience getting to be here at Christmas time with all the snow on the ground. So really neat. These views out here are incredible. Like, I love seeing the snow on the mountains. So beautiful. Love this place. Okay guys, so we're driving along here in Rocky Mountain National Park, and I had to stop because behind me over here are two huge bull elk feeding in the distance. So we got to get some pictures and video of them. So You can see them a little bit here, but it's time to get the zoom lens. So cool. So we finally saw our first wildlife of the day in the park here, a couple bull elk, really nice bull elk too. So really cool to see that. It's getting a little bit too dark almost now. So we're gonna go ahead and head out of the park. Maybe see something else on the way out, who knows? But regardless, it's been a fun day in Rocky Mountain National Park. So we're gonna, again, head out of the park, go grab us a bite to eat for dinner because I'm getting kind of hungry. So we are going to hit the road now, and I will catch you in a bit. So we made it into downtown Estes Park here at night, and as you can see behind me, they got Christmas lights everywhere. It's really cool. Christmas tree up there, and all the trees are decorated, and there's lights everywhere. It's really neat. Really starting to feel like Christmas. So really cool to see this here and to be here at Christmas time. So what a treat this is for sure. I'm in an ornament. Christmas is certainly in full swing here at Estes Park, Colorado. Man, it's really beautiful out here with all the Christmas lights, and all the stores are decorated up, and there's snow all on the ground here, and ice, a lot of ice. But it's really pretty, really cool to be here at Christmas time. So it's really neat to see all of this, and love seeing all the decorations and all the people out having fun here in December in Estes Park, Colorado. Well, we just got back to the hotel, and man, what a fun day it was today. Such a cool time getting to go to Estes Park again, Rocky Mountain National Park again, getting to be there again. That was really awesome to get to see those elk. What an amazing dinner, the Christmas lights, all that was awesome. So hope you enjoyed it too. But go ahead and call it a night, but stay tuned because we still have a fun day tomorrow. We're gonna see some more cool stuff, so stick around and I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. It is another beautiful day here in Denver, and we are getting ready to continue the Christmas trip here. Really excited for today because we have a couple of stops planned, and it's going to be a fun day. So stick around and let's get this show on the road. Everybody, I've decided to stop here in a little town called Georgetown, Colorado, on the way to Breckenridge. And one of the things I like about town here is it's got a beautiful lake, nice little town. There's just some cool buildings and some houses and shops and stuff. But One reason I do like it is because a few years ago, we actually were coming through here on a big road trip. We took out west and we stopped at this lake, and there were bald eagles everywhere, and it was actually the first place I saw a bald eagle. So that was a really cool experience and enjoyed seeing that. But right now, I don't know if you can see behind me, I'm actually walking on the lake right now where just a few years ago was at, and was watching bald eagles fly over and catch fish. But now it's froze over. See all that? How cool is that? So the lake's froze. There's actually some people out there ice fishing. I'm trying not to slip and fall. But walking around out here is really pretty, and getting to see the scenery around the mountains, and this is really cool. And then all the big mountains behind me, you can see those. It's actually a wildlife viewing area where you can see bighorn sheep and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But neat little place. I wanted to share it with you and see this because it's really cool. But seeing the lake froze is really neat. Yeah, so this is the closest I've ever been to ice skating. I'm sure my form is wonderful. Oh, there's a drone. So yeah, to feel like we're ice skating together out here. Well, that was a fun experience, getting to be out there on the frozen lake. So that was the first for me, and the closest I've been to ice skating. So that was fun. But it is time to get back on the road and get to Breckenridge, because we got a lot to see out there too. So let's hit the road. Welcome to Breckenridge, Colorado, everyone. It is a beautiful sight up here with all the snow on the ground. We're actually at the gondola, so we're going to go ahead and take the gondola up and see what we can see. All the skiers and the snowboarders are out here. I won't be doing any of that this trip, but maybe one day. So we're going to go ahead and head up the gondola, see what we can see up there. But this is really cool, beautiful place up here. Well, we made it onto the gondola, as you can see. Hopped on here real quick, and we are now heading up the mountain. We are currently in the air, so you can probably see behind me, but we are getting ready to go up here and see what we can see on top of the mountain here in Breckenridge. That was a fun little ride there. So got to see some pretty scenery with all the snow on the ground coming through, and got up here at the top, and you can see all the snow up here. It is amazing. Check this out. How cool is this? Beautiful. Well, it really feels like Christmas up here in the ski village. All the snow on the ground behind us. Got the festive Star Wars Darth Vader sweater on. So, really neat up here. We're gonna do some more exploring, see what we can find, and enjoy these beautiful views with all the snow. Cool place to be, and just great experience up here during the Christmas season. So, see what we can get into up here. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm in a Hallmark Christmas movie up here.
This Christmas, a story you have heard time and time again.
I know that you're just a small town bakery owner, and I've only been here 3 days, but I love you so much, and I just want to stay here with you and bake Christmas cookies forever.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you're gonna leave your big city job to come here and be with me.
A small-town baker falls in love with a big-city businessman who she just met.
I love you, Ginger Snaps.
And I love you, big city businessman.
A Colorado Christmas. Coming soon to a TV near you.
She only loved me for my sweater. After getting back to reality for a moment, it was time to grab a bite to eat. There was a restaurant beside us and it looked pretty good, so we decided to stop in. It did not disappoint. The food was delicious, the atmosphere and snowy views out the windows made for a great experience. After finishing our meal, we hopped back on the gondola to head down the mountain. Well, as you can see, we're heading back down the mountain on the gondola, but man, what a wonderful time we had up top in the ski village. We had a delicious lunch that was incredible. All the sights up there were great, and you can see all the Christmas trees lit up and the ice skating rink, and everyone's up there having a good time. So it's just a beautiful sight. And right now in the distance, the sun's setting, so you can see some of that alpenglow on the mountains, and it's just a beautiful sight. So we're heading back down and about to see what else we can find in Breckenridge before we have to head back into Denver. But stick around and we will see what else we can get into here shortly. Well, we made it down the mountain off the gondola. You can see it behind me there. And we're gonna walk around, see what else we can see around here for a little bit before we have to head back into Denver. But man, what a beautiful evening it is. Well, after walking around a little bit down here, it's time to head back to the car. We're gonna make our way back into Denver, look around in Denver and see if there's any kind of Christmas lights or Christmas happenings we can find there and keep this Christmas adventure going. As you can see, we are in downtown Denver, and they just did a light show here at the building there. That was pretty cool. Neat to see that, and we got a lot more to see. They're actually doing a drone show here in a few minutes, so we're going to try and catch that. Time I've probably ever been inside a Christmas tree, especially one that size. That was pretty neat. Still haven't found out where they're doing the drone show yet, but we're gonna see if we can see. That was pretty cool getting to see the Christmas tree and the light show and everything. Unfortunately, didn't get to find the drone show because when we asked someone where that was at, they said it was actually at another part of downtown and we couldn't see it because of the buildings. So unfortunately we did not get to see the drone show, but I'm sure it was really cool. But anyways, what a blast that was, getting to see everything there, go inside the Christmas tree. The market was kind of cool and lots of food and stuff there. After that, it was time to leave downtown Denver and head back to our hotel because we have to head home tomorrow. Well, today was a fun day. We had a great time being out on the frozen lake this morning in Georgetown, doing a little bit of skating, which I did more slipping than skating, I think. Then we went to Breckenridge and had a great time up there, getting to see the snow and go up the gondola and see everything. That was so cool. Had a great time there. And then of course tonight, what a greater way to end the evening than seeing the lights in downtown Denver and the tree there. That was really cool. And of course I'm wearing the festive sweater, and I didn't even show you my socks. Like, check these out. Got the Buffalo socks on. So what a great trip we've had, but unfortunately it has come to its end and we have to head back home tomorrow. But it has been an amazing trip. We had such a great time. It was incredible. I loved every minute of it. Getting to be out here in December at Christmas time for the Christmas season is such a cool experience, and one I'll never forget. And the trip's been great. I mean, we started out landing in Denver. We went to Garden of the Gods, and then we went to Rocky Mountain National Park, Estes Park, Breckenridge today, Georgetown on the frozen lake. Then coming home, or coming back here to Denver to see the lights this evening. Such an amazing time. It's been a wonderful Christmas trip. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. And I wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I will see you next year. God bless.